Hey, it's your girl Reno. Welcome to my channel. I have a lifestyle channel, so I do product reviews, I give tips, I like to have fun. And today's video is going to be a tip video, kind of slash product review. So I'm going to show you the products that I use. And they're all awesome. So if this is your first time here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell for notification, and I'll get started. So this video is going to be about rashes. So if you have a baby, I have a 3-month-old, and I have a 9-year-old, and you kind of forget when they're so long in between, you know, what you can use to get rid of stuff. But given that I do have a 3-month-old, I know all about how to get rid of a diaper rash. Also, this video can be for adults or teenagers that have a rash on your skin, under the folds of skin, like, you know, jock itch, all of that. So I'm going to share with you first more for the baby rash up front and what I use. So the best thing for a rash, or to prevent a rash, is to keep your baby dry as you can. Of course, it's hard to do at night when y'all are asleep. So these are great to use at night if your baby gets a little bit red, which is Bordeaux's butt paste. I do like this. And also a triple paste, which is a medicated ointment. Now, out of the two, for a rash, I prefer the triple paste. I think it's a little bit stronger, but if your baby's a little red and you just want a little bit of a barrier, butt paste is great too. So these are two products that I do use and that I do keep, so I did want to show these to you. Now, if your baby actually has a rash and you need to get rid of it, and I got this information from a nurse. I do have a nurse in the family that works in the, I guess, neonatal unit at the hospital with babies. So this is what they do when the babies in the hospital get a rash. So I wanted to share it with you. I bought everything online. You cannot find this stuff in the store. So basically, I bought these sting-free skin barriers from Sensi. They come in a box like this. 30 to a box is what I got. I bought these off Amazon, and they're basically, it's a skin protectant. It's easy to apply, fragrance-free, dye-free, alcohol-free. They're not real wet, so when you open them, they're going to be a tiny bit damp. You just take these, dab this on the rash, and then you'll use ointment. I use from the same brand, Sensi. I use clear Zinc. Zinc is great when it comes to getting rid of rashes. So it says clear Zinc, 3 protect, and basically same thing, fragrance free, dye free, dermatologist tested for all ages. It's a great ointment to use on a rash if you have a rash. So after you dab it with the wipe, you put this ointment on it for the protection of create a little barrier. Then for extra protection, to help keep it dry, you use, or I use, Adapt Stoma powder. And again, this is what they use in the hospital, all of this stuff. So this is kind of what, you know, I bought online to use on my daughter whenever she gets a rash. So this stuff is great. It generally works in 1 to 3 days, depending on how bad the rash is. So, but this stuff is awesome. Now, if you have a yeast rash, this stuff is not going to get rid of a yeast rash. So if you have a yeast rash, you have to use something a little bit stronger. You can go to your pediatrician. I did at first. So when I went to the pediatrician, they said this is a yeast rash. So my cousin's a nurse, and she did say if the stuff doesn't work, the baby most likely has a yeast rash. And she told me to see my pediatrician. They'll prescribe, I think it was nystatin. I believe that's what she said. But when I went, the doctor said yes, it is a yeast rash, and she gave me 2 little like samples to use, and then I left. She never gave me a prescription, and the sample she gave me was triple paste AF. You do not need a prescription for this. You can purchase this online on their website or other websites too. AF stands for antifungal. So basically what I did to get rid of my daughter's rash is same thing. Use the little wipes, then use the triple paste AF. Then after that, I put Stoma powder on it just for the extra barriers. I kept her as dry as I could, and the rash went away in 2 to 3 days. And when you use these things, you can alternate them. And what I mean by that is, you know, one time you can put the triple paste on there, then the Stoma powder, and then the next time she needs a diaper change or he needs a diaper change, you can put this on first, then the triple paste AF. So you can use them interchangeably. They're great products. And for the adult who are watching this video, or teenagers, or anybody who needs to get rid of a rash that's hard to get rid of, if the Zinc doesn't work, then try the triple paste, because when I purchased this online, I read the reviews and people said that it helped get rid of their jock itch. They said it helped get rid of like a rash that's under boobs. So if you have rash under skins of like folds of skin, and my daughter did have a rash on one side of her neck underneath her skin because she would spit up, and of course when it goes back there, you know, until her bath later that night, it just created a rash if she threw up. So this actually helped get rid of her rash underneath her skin on her neck. So, and I really only applied it during her bath at night and then maybe once again in the morning. But this is some great stuff. I wanted to share this with you all because you don't need a prescription for any of this. You can order all of this online, and it should help get rid of your rash. If you use these products, let me know how they work for you. Or if you use something else that works for you or in your baby, let me know, because I love to be in the know when it comes to products that work. But anyways, that is my video. I hope you found it informative, and I will see you in the next one.